I walked into the jail in despair. I locked the cell door. I threw the key on the ground. I locked myself inside, just to reach my dead wife. I stared at the screen. A body in a protective suit lay on the screen. That was my wife. My colleagues told me not to say that sentence.
I want to go out.
That one sentence turned me into a condemned man. In the future world, the environment was heavily polluted. Human beings had to live in a silo. There was one strict rule. Anyone who said they wanted to go outside would be forced out. In front of everyone, they would die in a world full of poison. That day, my wife volunteered to go out. She and her friend found a hidden recording. In the recording, the outside world was not polluted. It was full of green plants, but no matter how she explained, nobody believed her. She said the forbidden sentence in public.
I want to go out!
As the sheriff, I couldn't stop her. I could only watch her being sent to the surface. I prayed she was right. Finally, under everyone's watch, she collapsed in that world. All of this was seen by John. He had also seen that green land. He suspected something was wrong before he found out the truth. He died unexpectedly. I sensed something was off. I suspected his death was connected to my wife's departure. I found John's girlfriend, hoping to find some clues. She took me to a restricted area. Trespassers would be severely punished. To find out what my wife had seen, I followed her inside. She used a fishing line to pull up a cloth bag. Inside was an encrypted hard drive and an instruction paper. On the paper was familiar handwriting. I froze on the spot. It was written by my wife. I decided to take them and investigate. I promised to tell her if I found anything, but before she got any news, I was expelled for breaking the rules. Under the watch of the mayor and my colleagues, I put on a special protective suit. The hatch opened. I walked out without hesitation. The next second, I froze. There was no pollution outside. It was all green, like paradise. I wiped the lens as hard as I could, wanting the people in the silo to see, but in their eyes, the outside world was still a wasteland. Soon, I started to feel unwell. Breathing became difficult. I took off my helmet. I crawled toward my wife. Everyone underground was shocked. No one had ever dared to take off their helmet. In the end, I collapsed next to her. The people in the silo never dared to hope for the outside again. They chose to stay underground.